Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to round one of the Smogon Battle Tent Tournament. Now, to explain this a bit, let me just accept this in a second, but to explain it a bit, basically, it's this tournament, I think that's based on the actual Battle Tent from the Battle Frontier, and what happens is you are randomly given 3 rental Pokemon. So there are 3 rental Pokemon at random. My 3 rental Pokemon were Skuntank, Mega Sceptile, and Darmanitan, and then you have to add whatever Pokemon you want from the OU tier. It's OU. They're randomly chosen from OU to NU, and your opponent's also given 3 random Pokemon. My opponent's random Pokemon were Blissey, Mamoswine, and Breloom. So what you do is you create a team that best beats them, or what you think will best beat them, and what you think they would bring. So I ended up building this with my boy Tony. I have Skarmory, Tyranitar, and Amoonguss to deal with Breloom, Skarmory to pretty much wall his entire team, and from there you play, and if I beat my opponent in round 1, I can swap up to 3 of my rental Pokemon with theirs, so I could take theirs. So here we are with my round 1, and yeah, pretty much exactly what I expected. Very, very weak to sub Belly Drum Darmanitan. I have to be careful about it. You too. I did expect a Latios just because it matches up. Oh, this is the dude who's hosting it. Didn't expect him to come through here, but I kind of just want to lead off with Amoonguss because it puts anything to sleep. I can Pursuit Trap the Tyranitar, and I will do that. But if he leads off with Rotom, which matches up well versus the majority of my team outside of Sceptile, Sceptile actually just does so well versus my opponent. I can proceed to beat him from there. So he decides to let me sleep his Amoonguss, which is completely fine. I'm actually going to go for the Stun Spore right here. I'm assuming he has Aromatherapy on his Blissey, but I'm going to go for the Stun Spore. I mean Rotom. He decides to let me sleep Rotom. I'm so sorry, guys. It's early. I recently woke up. But we're going to go for the Stun Spore right here just in case he wants to go out into anything that's not Breloom. Surprised he went Breloom because I do have the Sludge Bomb, and I am going to go for it right here. He obviously can't Spore me. Even if he's like SD Landslot Berry, that's not going to be able to beat me. He decides to go for Drain Punch, surprisingly. And he's going to lose his Breloom. Alright, so I got rid of Breloom early for no reason, and that's one of his only priority mons that can actually break my sub Belly Drum Darmanitan. So, goes out to Latios. We're going to hard switch directly into a Tyranitar. I do have multiple checks for this. Mega Sceptile, Skarmory, Tyranitar, and Skuntank. He actually doesn't switch out because I switched out first. So, drops a Draco on me. Does a lot, but we will be able to Pursuit Trap this guy right here. And I'm going right for that. He might just stay in and try and drop more Dracos, but I don't think that matters too much. Unless he crits me, as he does. That's very unfortunate for me. Yeah, that sucks. I wish we had Pursuit on Skuntank. Wow, we would have been able to knock out Latios, and I could have pivoted into Skarmory and gotten a procs. Oh well, happens. I'll at least get up some spikes with my Skarmory. Now whenever the Latios comes in, I still do have Skarmory as a switch-in, but it just became that much harder to deal with. So what my opponent could do, he hasn't burnt any sleep turns yet, so I'm actually just going to phase him around a bit. Yeah, I'm actually just going to phase him around a bit because this is the first initial turn, so if I can get in something like Scizor, great. And it's going to be most likely regular Scizor. So we're going to get up another spike. I'm just trying to weaken him. I'm mainly just trying to win with sub Belly Drum Darmanitan. In order to do that, I need to probably get this thing in versus BSD Lottie, as Rotom is going to come out. I mean, we're able to get him more spikes. The thing is, he's just going to Volt Switch out into Skuntank and drop a Draco. So it's going to be a little bit tough for me. If he wants to stay in and try and Volt Switch, I just want to go for Stun Spore, I think. Because that's the immediate turn. He's going to wake up right here. So I can just throw off a Spore if I want to. We're going to throw off the Spore right here, as he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. I do not mind that. I'm still able to put him to sleep. Great. And what I'm actually going to do is double out into my Skuntank, because I'm surprised he's just staying in. I am Lumberry, so it doesn't really matter too much. I should just Mega Evolve, but I would think that he would switch out into something like Scizor or Lottie. Yeah, so he does go Scizor here. I don't mind that because I can taunt this thing if he wants to go for U-turn. Great, but I'm not going to allow him to Roost Up. I do have Skarmory in the back, but I'm not going to allow him to SD up. I'm not going to allow him to Roost Up. He's already in range of Fire Punch 100% anyway. Okay, next time I Spore the Rotom, I'm going hard into Darmanitan and just Belly Drumming up. I'm not gonna risk losing to this thing because I'm being more passive aggressive. So, or passive, whatever, not passive aggressive. I don't know, I'm just being passive. So I'm gonna guess it's just a switch of choice. I'm so surprised that he just sacked his Braylon for nothing. As I'll be able to spore this. Why is he? I don't know. Does he not think Darmanitan is a threat? If I was even Scarf Darmanitan, that would be an issue for him. So goes for Pain Split. Again, what I am going to do is go right out to Darmanitan because I get to fire off a Fire Punch. And he should go Scizor here. Or Blissey. That's completely fine. Huh. I'm going to sub up just in case he switches out to Rotom, as he does. And he has not burnt any turns of sleep. It is the beginning of the end. Let us go. I gave the wrong HP number, so I don't get my Salac Berry, but I can get that after, which is completely fine. So we're +6 Darmanitan. We are able to knock out the Rotom. Nice, nice, nice. Gone. And the thing is, Mamoswine does not break my sub, so this is great. This is actually great. Mamoswine does not do 25% with Ice Shard. And if he sacks Scizor, which is I think the biggest threat to me, I'll be able to knock the thing out. Basically, he's not breaking my sub, which is what I'm trying to say. So, this worked out for me because I immediately thought he would fear the this has Stun Spore and Spore. I immediately thought he would fear the Superpower, which is why I did that. But I can Fire Punch this. I didn't go for sub again, mainly because I want enough HP to be able to take on Mamoswine as well as Scizor. I'm actually hoping he goes Scizor first over Mamoswine. If he goes Mamoswine, it happens. He does go Scizor. Scizor does not knock me out with the Bullet Punch, not at 26%. It shouldn't anyway. And knocking out Scizor would be huge. It shouldn't do 26% to me. It's actually better, I think, that I got my... that I didn't do it right. But he crits me right there. Oh, man. Why? Why? Even if he was defensive, why did he crit me? Now Scizor just became an issue. Huh. Man. I don't know if he's running that much stack. Why do you have to crit me right there? We'll just Spore up. As he's going to SD. I wish I had HP Fire, but I mean, between Skarmory, hopefully we could be okay. I'm hoping. I don't have a better play. I'm going to spike up just in case he U-turns as he goes for Superpower. Okay, okay. Great. So he doesn't have Roost. Okay, so we can still win this. We're definitely still in this unless he crits me again. Don't say that because it's going to happen. But we could definitely still win this because the next one does not knock me out. And what I can do is honestly just phase him. I'm not going to let him SD up again. Yeah, so we're definitely still in this because he's not Roost. Mamoswine comes out. It has leftovers, so I'm not sure what that means. But I can go for the Roost here. As he misses his Icicle Crash, great. I mean, he has to try and flinch me, but Scizor's going to die to a few more switch-ins. And I'm definitely just going to be spamming Whirlwind now. So I also have Sub-Seed Mega Sceptile. If you guys didn't know, that did 30% on a crit. That did 30% on a crit. Yeah. This game became a lot harder after that, after the little bit of hacks that we had. But thankfully, it's not playing the biggest outcome right now. I don't know. But it would have been just been so nice. Like, if I had killed Latios with Pursuit, stop flinching me on the turn I'm going for a Whirlwind, please. I mean, I am stalling him out technically of his Icicle Crashes because it takes so much for him to start actually doing damage to me. If I wanted to, I'm actually going to start Brave Birding. I don't know if he has Endeavor with his leftovers, but I'm going to start Brave Birding. Like 100%. And I do have Taunt, so I can deal with Blissey. Nice, so we get off damage there without having to take any from his Icicle Crash. That does nothing. Good lord, this is like max HP Mamoswine. Stop. Nice, we're able to phase him around. Let's get that Scizor in, cool. You're going to be phased too. Phase up, bro. Phase up. I could probably Brave Bird here expecting him Superpower, but I don't want to risk him SDing. And plus I Roost versus literally everything, so. Especially if Mamoswine just keeps coming out. Let me roost up on this guy. He only has a few more Icicle Crashes. And basically what I'm trying to do is make sure that he doesn't have enough Icicle Crashes to the point where he can actually... Like, let's say he actually does manage to flinch my Skarmory to death. I don't want him to have enough Icicle Crashes where he can beat my Amoonguss. And him flinching me is still helping me in a sense. As long as he doesn't flinch me to death. Because what him flinching me is essentially doing is stalling more of his own Icicle Crashes. So it's smart of him that he went for Icicle Crash there, because I'm assuming, I thought he would go for Icicle Crash here, just not to waste a PP. But able to get him Blissey, which I don't mind. I guess you could Thunder Wave and that'd be annoying, but I'm gonna Whirlwind you as he wishes up. There is nothing he can do about that except I am not letting Scizor get in at all. I don't care. I can't risk Whirlwinding and letting Scizor get in. I would much rather see Mamoswine get back up at full than risk Scizor get back in with a Whirlwind. So we're gonna phase him up, phase him out as he misses Icicle Crash, and that is Scizor's last turn to come in. Even if you crit me with Superpower here, you do not kill me. And Skarmory just putting the team on its back. Let's go! Ah man, I really would have loved to do some work with Darmanitan. Maybe he was max attack, so maybe the crit didn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna keep just phasing this guy. Do not mind. Get up out. And he goes Mamoswine, so I actually have a chance to get him into Scizor right here. That way nothing gets the wish. So I'm going for it. Oh, he even goes Blissey. So like I said, I do have that chance to get Scizor in, as I do. And now nothing gets the wish. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Skarmory, calm down, my friend. Calm down. Gonna get phased. I've seen this guy miss more Icicle Crashes than I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy crap. But this is great because, I mean, he could have soft-boiled, but I kind of doubt it because he just keeps going for Wish. And all I got to do is phase him out one more time into Blissey, and then Skarmory. Yo, why does this feel like DPP? Or no, not even DPP, DP. But we're going to be able to phase him into Mamoswine one more time. And I can just click Brave Bird and knock him out. And yeah, I win game one. Or I mean, I win the first round. Good game. So I managed to win the first round despite two Pokemon that shouldn't have died to crits dying. I mean, it still would have been so cool to get the belly drum. What? AG? I don't know what that means. But it still would have been so cool to, you know, be able to keep going. Who's this? Oh. But yeah, let me just say, one good game. We'll decide on what I'm taking before the round ends, because I can take up to 3 of his Pokemon. No, that was my friend. What? Okay, what is going on? Calm down. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be ending that video there, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time with round 2. I also have the finals of the Dream World Tour coming up. I play that today. I haven't built my teams, but I play that today, and we'll definitely be back with that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, friends.